Yeah, hello, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. This video is about crew training, but I'm going to show you a technique you can use to do extreme crew training. And I mean, you can do 100,000 experience over a weekend or more. You know, during a week, you could easily train your crew to 200,000 experience points. And here's how you do it. I'm going to use the example with my German crew here. I have, you can see down below, ignore the first 3 tanks that I'm highlighting. Those are for domination and they will not go away. Look at this first tank. It says the Stug 4. And I've got another one, the E25, and I've got another one that's the Jagdtiger. Now, when I play this game with the Jagdtiger, it's an elite tank. I'm going to have accelerated crew training, which is going to double for the last guy. You want to have a commander that has mentor, which gives everybody 10%. When I play the game with the Jagdtiger, I'm going to get a 50% bonus for crew training. I'm going to show you it's written right here. It's down here at the bottom. It says 50% more crew experience for each battle. You're going to get additional combat experience. You're going to get, for your first victory, a double bonus, a triple bonus. I've even seen 5 times bonus. Then you're going to have special missions. I don't know if I'm going to find one, but over here it'll say whether or not you've completed a mission. I know I did recently. And, okay. Well, sometimes you'll have a mission that will give you an experience bonus, which will be over here. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, this particular mission, if you destroy 3 vehicles, you get a crew experience coefficient of 2, which means you get double. Plus you have something called a personal reserve. Right now mine is for free experience, it's not for crew experience, but if you do have it, while you're doing the technique, you're going to activate it. But finally, the final step is that you're going to share your crew. For example, my Jagdtiger, if I go over here and return the crew, I'm going to, you can see that they came from the Jagdtiger. And you can see this one even says Jagdtiger 8.8. And same with the Stug 4. Let's see what happens when I return the crew. All except for 1 guy came in. Okay, so basically what's going to happen, you'll notice that when they're in the Stug 4, the other 2 tanks say crew incomplete. So what you do is you take this crew and you play and you get your triple bonus, and they will get whatever points they get, and then you go to your other tank destroyer and you return the crew, and they will come from the Stug 4. The Stug 4 is now missing its crew. This guy I could have sent over, but there's 2 loaders. It's really not that big of a deal. And then you play them until you get your triple bonus, and then you move the crew into your next tank destroyer, and you play this until you get the triple bonus. Now, in addition, let's look at the tech tree for Germany. You can get a Dicker Max, which is a 4th premium tank destroyer, and you can get any other tank destroyer along the line. For example, I could get the Jagdpanzer 4. That means that I could have a total of 5 tank destroyers that all share the same crew. You would have the 4 German premium tank destroyers, the Stug 4, the E25, the Jagdtiger, and the Dicker Max. The one that you're playing, if you look at my crew, this one came from the Jagdpanzer 4. This one came from the Stug 3, and this one's a Stug 3, and this is a Stug 3. So you could have as many as 5 tank destroyers. Now let's say you play to get the triple bonus. I'm going to give you an estimate as to how much crew experience you could earn. He needs 1,600 in order to level up. If you get if you're playing for the premium account, you get all the bonuses all the way across the line. With a triple victory, you're probably going to have to play 2 games because you win one, you lose one. You're going to get maybe 500 for the game you lose. You're going to get, for the game you win, let's say around 4,500. So let's say you get 5,000 for playing 2 games with all your bonuses. Maybe you could get a little bit more, but base 5,000. And then you play this one, you get, because you have 5 tanks, you're going to get 25,000 in one day just from playing between 5 and 10 games. 25,000 crew experience when you have a triple. And if the triple lasts for 3 days, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that would mean that over the weekend you would get 75,000 crew experience for each of these crew members. Each of the base 4, because they only take 4 on the tanks, and there's 2 extras for the Yag Tiger. So that's how you do it. You share elite tanks, and then you have 1 regular tank with your crew, for example, the Stug 3. And amongst those 5 tanks, if it were a 5 times bonus, I would get over 100,000 crew experience for these guys, the top 4, over the course of 3 days. And that is just absolutely incredible, considering that it's only 10 to 15 games. Now, can you do it with other tanks? Absolutely. Let's look and see what else you can do it with. Over here, you've got a premium heavy and a premium medium and 2 light. So with these 2 light tanks, if you own both of them, you'd be able to get all the bonuses on light tanks. With British, you've got a heavy, a medium, and a tank destroyer. And there might be other premium tanks out there. We already know that there's 4... oh, and the other thing you do is you get the elite status with the accelerated crew training. So 1 guy will get double. So over here you can see that there is a medium and another medium here and another medium here. So you could do it with a German medium line. You can get 3 German medium premium tanks and 1 of your regular German medium tanks. That would be 4 German medium tanks. Share all 1 crew on all 4 tanks and get all those bonuses. Let's see what you can do with the French. You've got a heavy and a medium. And there are other premium tanks that you won't see here. Over here we have, I see a medium, the T-54 Mod, and the Matilda 4. For heavies, we got the Churchill 3 and the IS-6. For light tanks, we got the T-127 and the Valentine. For tank destroyers, the Su-100Y and the Su-122-44. So using this combination, you could take these 2 tank destroyers and perhaps my Su-152, and my crew would be able to play in all 3 of those tanks, and they would get tons of bonuses. Over here we have the Chinese line. You can see there's a heavy, a medium, and a light. And the Japanese, we've got 2 mediums. So with the Japanese line, all these tanks are medium all the way along the bottom here, with the exception of these 3. So you could have 3 Japanese medium crew, 1 crew playing to get 3 double victories, 3 triple victories, or 3 pentuplet victories. So that's the accelerated crew training. Extreme crew training. I hope it makes sense. You always want to take advantage of these tanks. This one has 6 crew members. This one only has 4. When you play this tank, these guys, you're going to get more in total with, you're going to get more benefit with this tank than with this one. And the reason why is because if you get 1,000 experience, each one of these guys would get 1,000 plus the guy with the accelerated, and the same with this. Each would get 1,000 for 6,000, and over here each would get a 6,000. Each would get 1,000 for a total of 4,000, and each here would get 1,000 for a total of 4,000. So when you use a tank like this, you can train 2 guys more than if you use these other tanks. So that's how you do it, extreme crew training. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to play this tank to get the triple bonus. I'm going to move the crew into this tank, get the triple bonus, and then I'm going to move the crew into this tank and get the triple bonus. I'm probably not going to buy another German tank destroyer, but I could get this Jagdpanzer IV. I need a little bit more money, but that's how you do it. The other option is I could buy this tank right now and move the crew back into there. I'm really not interested in doing that. But if you have any questions or comments, please post below.